Hello, welcome back to my channel and to my kitchen. Today is baking day and it's the day before Christmas Eve, so I'm going to really try to do my best and do all the desserts that I need to do before Christmas, because tomorrow I'm gonna be focusing on the main meal, the special meal, and today I'm going to be making some empanadas, pineapple empanadas, and we are going to make some cheesecake from scratch, even the crust. And also we are going to make some apple salad, but this one is a Mexican apple salad, so stay tuned about this. It's going to be delicious. So let's get started. Okay, so first of all, what I really needed to do was like a extreme cleanup. I needed to clean the house and try to get everything ready, and I did it. And I did it this morning at 5 a.m. I woke up at 5 a.m. so I could start early and continue through my day, because you know, kids, they want all your attention and you will be hearing them in the background because everybody is here and I'm gonna be baking and filming while they are here. The first thing that I did was to make like I told you, like extreme cleanup throughout the house. Then I tried to clean my fridge and take everything that was wasted already or that won't be eating anymore and throw it away. The next thing that I'm going to be doing is to start gathering all the ingredients before I start. And let me tell you what I'm gonna be doing. These recipes are from my mom. We used to grow up eating this kind of food, and this year it's going to be everybody at their homes, and for the first time I'm gonna be making empanadas, so I hope it turns out okay. Well, as I told you, I have my little helpers with me and they are already trying to open the things, so let's see how they're doing. Okay, so for the cheesecake we are going to need, for the crust, Maria's cookies. This is the brand, Biscuits or Cookies Maria. And then we're going to need some cream cheese, and I'm using this one. And I'm going to be using this sweetened condensed milk for the cheesecake. Also, we're going to be using pure vanilla extract, 2 eggs, and the juice of 1 lemon. So we're going to be using the butter and the cookies for the crust, and maybe a little bit of water, okay? So my daughter just peeled the butter and I'm going to be softening it a little bit. We are going to use like 40 of these ones, 40 cookies or biscuits. And in this package there are around 33, so I'm going to be needing another 10 to put them all in the food processor. Come on, Becky, bring your chair.
Open them.
Okay. And I'm going to be melting a butter stick in the microwave just a little bit, just to soften it a little bit. Bowl, we are going to be pouring all these cookies.
We're gonna pour the butter. I said before that we were going to soften it a little bit, but I guess I passed it, so it was already very melted. What do you think of my chef? Little boy wanted to help as well, so he was helping me to put all the cookies on the food processor while Becky was mixing the butter with the cookies.
You guys playing with the piano. It's just like playing.
Okay, so now we have more here, and we're gonna melt more butter.
We are just pressing the cookies mixed with the butter just to make the crust, and we have to add a little bit of water. If you can use warm water will be best, so you can shape the crust. And my husband used to ask me why I wanted to make the crust from scratch. But I'm telling you, this is way better than the one that they sell already made in the supermarket. I feel like they sell ready to go. It's really sweet, so I like it better this way. We're gonna use the rest of the ingredients and put them on the blender. We're going to put our cream cheese, and then we're going to pour the condensed milk, like maybe a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and the juice of 1 lemon, as well as 2 eggs.
Let's pour that in here.
This time we need to turn on the oven to 350 Fahrenheit, and it was around half an hour, but you really have to check the cheesecakes.
It's halfway done. The pie is ready already. This one.
This is how you check that they are done. You will use a toothpick and see if it comes out clean, and then that means that it's done.
This is how the pie turned out. Look, it looks delicious, and the crust is really, really good.
Let's get the empanadas started.
1 kilo of white flour or whole wheat flour. Also, we're going to need coconut oil, and I'm going to be using a Coke. So I'm not sure how they will turn out. It's the first time that I gonna do this, but these are the ingredients that my mom used to use. She usually used vegetable oil instead, but I'm gonna be using coconut oil. And let's see how it goes. So I'm gonna be using that flour, this sugar, and I'm gonna be using coconut oil instead of vegetable oil. This is the Coke that I'm gonna be using. I have here the flour and the coconut oil, and I'm gonna be integrating all.
Is very weird for me using a Coke. I asked my mom if she was sure about these ingredients, and she said she was. We didn't use any baking soda or baking powder, as you can tell, so this is definitely replacing all of those ingredients, and they are simple ingredients, and I ended up using around a kilo of flour, like a little bit less than a quarter of coconut oil, and then around 500 milliliters of Coke. Steam process is really important. You really need to make sure you have the right texture, and I was constantly FaceTiming my mom to make sure that this was the right texture, and it wasn't too mushy, it wasn't too dry, it was just perfect at the end. Now it's time to make our little bowls so we can start making the empanadas. I'm just pouring a little bit of flour to the table so when I roll the empanadas they don't stick to the table. Because this was the first time that I was making this, I was really unsure of the shape and how thick they should be, so that's why I just kept trying at the beginning, but then after like a few of those I was just really sure on how I wanted them.
Okay, so the next step is the filling, and we're gonna be using pineapple jam, and I'm gonna be using this one. Okay, and I'm gonna be using a little bit of flour. It will be, I'm gonna put about a tablespoon of flour, a little bit more. I'm gonna mix it together. And this is just so the pineapple jam don't get out of the dough from the empanadas. It smells delicious. Now that this is ready, we're gonna put this aside, and I'm gonna bring a few, and I'm gonna show you how to fill them and how you can close them.
Using a fork is the easiest process for me, and is what I was taught as a child when I was helping my mom doing this. So you will do this and just pick the empanada in the center 3 times and it will be done. It's really simple and easy.
You can also do it this way, but I feel like this way it's a little bit more difficult, for me at least, so I prefer to do it with a fork. On top of the empanadas, we're going to put some sugar. I'm gonna pouring some, like half of a cup here, just to see how it goes, and mixed with cinnamon.
So because I love cinnamon, I used like a quarter of a cup of cinnamon, but you can use less than that maybe. This mixture is ready. You will pour it on the empanadas. Put it when they're still hot, because they need to be really hot, because we didn't add any egg wash or any other butter.
Okay, so this is the end result of the pies. So yummy. My kids already jumped in on this one, and my husband, they really loved it. And let me show you what I have here, like a bunch of empanadas. I have to make 2 batches, and one of them is from strawberry jam, as you can see, and the other one is from pineapple. And you can see that they are a little bit brown because I love cinnamon, so I added a lot of cinnamon and sugar, and I'm gonna save these for tomorrow's dessert. Guess what? I couldn't finish my apple salad, my Christmas apple salad. It was a long day. I just was able to finish the 3 cheesecakes and the empanadas. I hope you spent a beautiful night with your family, with your children, or with whoever you are, and I send you my best wishes for this Christmas, and I hope you enjoy it so much. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a click on the like button and on the subscribe button down below. Thank you so much for watching, and see you the next time. Merry Christmas! Bye bye!